Hello and welcome to my dance studio and video channel film from the heart of Currie and West Wales. My name is Jessica Scarlett May. I'm a fellow British Association of Teachers of Dancing and a former Imperial ISTD teacher, school owner and scholarship nominee. Today we're going to have a look at the King Charles Waltz created by Stewart and Jim Currie. The dance itself is not too difficult for intermediate dancers, uses lots of class figures throughout, and even adds a little bit of spice with 1 or 2 figures that we don't normally see. Come and join me, leaders. Let's have a look at this dance in more detail, step by step. Now, the dance starts in ballroom hold. The man's going to step outside partner for 2 hovers moving down line of dance. So guys left foot forward, ladies right foot back, dance your hover, 1 moving down to wall and 1 moving diagonal to centre to put you back in your starting position. Now, the arrangement I danced was dancing a closed box, but I understand that the script says it's an open box, and in fact that feels more realistic because it gives the dance more flow. So I'm going to dance the more advanced version where it's an open box here, stepping left foot forward outside partner, bring your lady square, but take your lady partner outside to dance your first half of the box. The man then moves right foot back, brings the lady square, and then steps right foot forward outside partner. So it's like a weave without turn, okay, that open box. So we're stepping into a closed change, stepping left foot forward, moving down to wall. Stepping right foot forward for 1 to 3 of an actual turn, so you initiate body turn and you will end facing wall. We're moving that way, that's why we're not backing centre. We're going to step into a whisk, which is easy enough. Stepping left foot forward, heel lead. We both step to side, the man steps side and side forward, and we end in a whisk position. The man and the lady are now going to do a syncopated whisk, where we end back in whisk position from promenade. So we move together down line of dance, we close the feet, we step to side, 1, 2, and, but we end back in whisk position, 3. And in fact, that's the hardest step in this dance. The lady's going to walk round for a wing, as the man walks with her in promenade, and she ends on the man's left-hand side as the man closes his left to right foot without weight. So he's able to use that left leg again to step outside partner. Now, we've come to one of the hardest steps for the girl now, which is the open telemark. It means she has to dance a heel turn. But we're stepping outside partner, so we initiate body turn CBM, and I step in CBMP. In other words, I've stepped across the track of my supporting foot. I then step to side, and then end in promenade to move diagonal to wall for a feather ending. Now the feather ending is actually a figure that's taken from Slow Foxtrot. So we're stepping right foot forward from promenade, and we're going to end outside partner, bringing the lady square on the second step and stepping outside partner, leading the lady back. Now the man is going to step back into a whisk. So what happens here is the lady follows the man stepping outside partner, and we will end in whisk position for a chassé in promenade. These are bronze, silver variations. And again, we're moving diagonal to wall. That leads us stepping outside partner, gents, into 1 to 3 of an actual turn, which will always end backing line of dance. The man steps back for his pivot as the lady does a pivoting action, and he dances a body turn to end facing line of dance, holding his right foot forward in front of him in CBMP. He then steps right foot forward towards his partner, she steps back, and he finishes left foot aside and side back as he does the brush step and ends between your feet. We've got 4, 5, 6 of a walk side close, reverse turn, to complete the dance, which puts me back in my starting position to start this dance again, initiating CBM, and you're stepping outside partner to dance your hovers into your open box and your close change to re-continue the next sequence within the piece of music. If you like these walkthroughs and the proving complimentary to you working with your current teacher, why not hit those like, subscribe and notification bells. Indeed, I've got another 134 of these that you can view right now, free to access, and it will break all the dances down that I have listed. So what's this dance called? It's called the King Charles Waltz. How do we dance it? We dance it in ballroom hold throughout. I'm going to repeat the dance using the same steps but moving away from the camera so you can get a different viewpoint to how I've just danced this dance. So take hold of your partner. You're going to step left foot forward, outside partner, into 2 hovers to put you back in a starting position to move into your open box. Here we go, guys left, ladies right foot back, outside partner, hover gents, outside partner, hover gents. So you're going to dance a waltz box without closing the feet. You could think of it as a weave without turn. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We step into a closed change, stepping left foot forward, no turn. I used to call them blink steps in my class. And I dance 1 to 3 of an actual turn to face wall. I initiate body turn, CBM, and I end facing wall. I'm going to dance left foot forward into a whisk, no problem with that. Stepping left foot forward, right foot aside, side forward, crossing left foot behind right foot to end in a whisk position. Now, the next step is a little bit more difficult because we're dancing a syncopated movement. And that means we've got to split a beat and dance 1, 2 and 3, and basically we're stepping down the room, closing the feet, stepping to side a small step before stepping back into a whisk. So there's 4 steps for the price of 3 beats there. Now the lady's going to move from promenade to your left side with a wing. So she walks with you in promenade as you dance a strong step and you close your left foot to your right foot during the steps 2 and 3, and the lady will end left foot forward outside partner. She's going to step right foot back for a heel turn. Okay, so she's dancing that, gents. Okay, so we've got to step outside partner, initiate turn, CBM, and I'm stepping in CBMP. In other words, I'm stepping on the track of the back foot when you've stepped forward left. I move across line of dance and I finish moving down to wall. I'm going to dance a feather ending. What is a feather ending? It's a feather from Promenade which ends outside partner. So she's moving from Promenade, she moves through a side step, almost close hold, before stepping outside partner. Keep that left shoulder forward, gents. You then bring her into a back whisk. We finish with a chassé from Promenade, which is your last step being the biggest. You step right foot forward outside partner, and we end backing line of dance. So we've come to the underturn spin, usually the first spin that you'll ever dance in waltz. So we've got to step left foot back for the man's pivot, body turn, while the ladies are pivoting action. So it's important that you just dance, stepping back onto your step four of the spin, and keep your weight there, gents, before taking your lady back on the next step where she'll brush on 5 and I also get my guys to brush, and I finish left foot aside and slightly back. It allows me to step back into a walk side close, which is the 4, 5, 6 of the reverse. It ends the dance, but puts me back in my starting position where I can initiate just a slight body turn, CBM, and I'm able to step outside partner then into those 2 hovers and the waltz box with open feet into the close change. Well, thank you very much for joining me. I do hope that you've enjoyed this particular sequence dance. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit those notification bells. You know what I want to say. My name is Jessica Scarlett May. I want to put your best foot forward. See me soon. Even buy me a coffee. See the link below, or even at Blackpool Tower. And most importantly, keep dancing. Thank you very much for joining me, and bye bye for now.